Alright, hello everybody. This is B Mitch doing the Who Would Win segment. This week is Thor versus Doomsday. Now I got a slideshow prepared, but before we get to the music matchup, I'm gonna take you through this slideshow and show you some clips and also do a rundown of their powers. So sorry. Anyway, Doomsday first. Doomsday's powers. His strength is amazing to the point he can dominate Superman and hold his own with the entire Justice League. He has a healing factor and can't be killed the same way twice. Extreme resistance to injury, and those spikes on his hands and knees are sharp enough to pierce Superman's skin. He doesn't need air, food, or water in order to survive. Now, as for Thor, let's get to his powers. Thor's powers is, even without his hammer, sorry, must be coming out with a cold or something. Anyway, even without Mjolnir, he has superhuman strength and good at hand-to-hand combat. With it, he has the ability to fly and can change the weather in any way he wants. He can also travel at superhuman speeds. Now let's see. Thor is one of the most powerful beings in Marvel. However, there have been some cases where he has been killed, and he has held his own with the Hulk before, but there was some times where the Hulk has completely owned him. Case in point, let me get to this clip real quick. Thor, I mean, Thor appears here. Hulk has pretty much smashed everybody. He took down, uh, all of the guys in that pile. I can't really tell from the picture, but anyway, Thor appears, hits Hulk in the face with his hammer, and can't really tell what happens. Hulk just grabs him, and then you see Thor out on the floor over there, and then Hulk, as he usually does, saying he's the strongest one there is, he smashed everybody, including Thor, so Hulk just completely owned him there. And, well, mindless Hulk, as a friend of mine pointed out, has practically killed Thor, although I haven't seen that comic book yet. And this is a scan from my own personal comic book, since I couldn't find this on the internet. Now, Thor has been killed before by the Destroyer armor, as I will show you in this next clip. Thor, along with the other Avengers, although they have been temporarily incapacitated, I guess, but Thor does his best to defeat the Destroyer armor, and he doesn't do any damage to it whatsoever. In fact, it just pretty much pisses him off because the host of this Destroyer armor, in this case, is some military guy who is angry that he gets bossed around a lot, which doesn't really, I mean, why did you go into the army if you don't want to be bossed around? I mean, that's kind of what they do all day, every day. If you don't want to get bossed around, don't go into the army. But anyway, let's get to this next one, where he lifts his visor, and if he does that, the whole world is thought to come to an end. But in this case, it kills Thor. So it's the end result of that was Thor dying. Of course, Thor came back, But the point is, he did die from that. Now, let's see. What are my thoughts on this fight? Well, it really depends on how much injury Mjolnir would inflict to Doomsday, because without the hammer, Thor would not stand a chance against Doomsday, and even with it, a it's still he still could be beaten even with the hammer. So Doomsday's strength is incredible, and he could just absorb every blow, because he does have a healing factor as well, as I pointed out earlier. So it all depends on how well Doomsday would heal up from the shots from Thor's hammer, and like how much injury it would inflict to him. My guess is not that much though. And he would just heal up from that, and then, well, kick the crap out of Thor, which is why in this fight I'm giving my edge to Doomsday if this did happen in the comics. Now, I'm going to take you to the Mugen matchup that I set up, kind of put some insight in and see who would win. Because I'm really kind of stumped here. I don't need this anymore, so I'm going to X this out. Oh, and this, I'm going to minimize that camera so it will run faster. Alright. Well, and at least in this Mugen matchup, Doomsday wins. Well, for those of you who viewed, he won last week too. And I couldn't figure out how to fix the screen either. This week I could, so I'm glad of that. Anyway, signing out. This is being Mitch. If you like the video, then please subscribe, leave comments, Tell me what you think. Even if you didn't like it, please leave a comment. Let me know what I did wrong. This is B Mitch. I'll see you next week. And before I forget, in case you are wondering, yes, I do take requests for my who would win. So please let me know what you would like me to do. Alright, signing.